Back with Siren 2, and last time we saw Akiko, she was with Soji, using her flashback to figure out what happened when Kanai and Shu were escaping from the island and eventually falling off the bridge. When was that, by the way? Well, that was Soji's mission, so that would have been 12 o'clock, so now we're at 15, so 3 hours later, what is Akiko getting up to in Wandering?
Here, can I?
Thank you, Shu.
Shu, tell me where you are.
So we remember what that scene was. So her mission is to destroy Ryuhei Mikami. Ryuhei being Shu's father. This seems like an odd mission. Why would this come up? Well, Ryuhei's already dead. Like, he died at the beginning of the game. But he became a Shibito, as we saw. But now we have to destroy him. Sight Jack to find Shu. Something in his line of sight. Flashback can be used, and we can attack from behind and take an enemy's drop weapon. Alright, so a few things. One, why is Akiko so obsessed with Shu? We see her flashbacking and seeing Kanai. We saw the scene where Shu gave Kanai a can, which we played as. We played as Shu giving her the can. But for whatever reason, Akiko was real concerned with finding Shu, even though Shu's dead. Let's take a look at our items. A flashlight, and that's all. Also, there's no Soji. Where'd our Soji go? I don't know where he went, but he's not here. Akiko is on her own, no Soji. Let's have a look around with sightjacking. Now, this is a weird-looking sightjack because the colors are sort of reversed. It's like a negative. And as we sightjack this, we hear Shu as a child talking. So we're sightjacking Shu, even though Shu's dead. There are Yamabito around that we can also see. We have no weapons, though, so we do have to be cautious. Alright, so one idea of this level is that we need to find what Shu is looking at. So he's looking at some stairs leading to a door. And that is right there, the stairs leading up to Shu's house. And as we go up to there... Well, here it is. No one's here, though. And we can't find anything else. We only see Yamabito, we don't see Shu. Let's head up to the front yard. That is Shu's child voice. We cannot open this door, though. We got a little static. That static is the sign of flashback. There's a shed up here with a lock, but we don't know the combination. However, we can flashback. There it is. Flashbacking to the time that someone unlocked this. 2223. Seems odd that we have two separate psychics in this game. One of them can see back into the past, and the other can control Shibito. Anyway, we open this. And we find a trowel. Well, it's not much of a weapon. But now we have to acquire the power to destroy Ryuhei Mikami. At least it is a weapon. It's something. However, before we leave here, we might want to look around. Look in this garden over here. Because we can inspect. We can inspect this flower pot. Markings on the ground indicate that it's been moved. Let us move the flower pot. It's a key. We acquired the backdoor key. Some people, I don't know, does anyone ever leave their house keys out in the yard, like under a rock or something? That always seemed kind of odd to me, but I guess some people do that. A key hid under a flower pot. It can be used to open the back door to Mikami's house. So, we can't go through the front door. That doesn't work. But if we go around the road to the other side of the house, there is a back door. So let's head around and get in there. All right. Here's Shu's dad. So, perfectly normal. Oh, is he coming? Yeah, the boy's coming. So, we saw that Tomoe had turned into a dog Yamabito. So, Yamabito men will turn into this, called a Ko Yamabito, which is... It's like a torso on top of a big hand with a giant face on the hand. The academic society should be notified about that. I completely agree. The academics need to know about this. Alright, there he goes. We need to destroy him. We need to find the power to do it. But they're tough, and they're invincible from the front, like the dog Yamabito. We have to hit him from behind. But even if we were able to do it, that wouldn't kill him. We need to find the power. Also, there's black smoke around him, so if we get close to him, we won't be able to see him. Well, he sees us. Let's get an example of that. Yeah, you see how black smoke is coming up? So that makes it a bit more difficult, because it's very hard to see once we actually get close to them.
Okay.
I'd like to wake up, but we're not. I guess that's not happening. Just wanna get around him. Fortunately, he does get stunned by flashlights as well. He still has the weakness to light like the other Yamabito do. But we got around him so we can get to the back door of the Mikami house. Alright, let's open this up, get inside. There we go. Clearly he cannot follow us because he is a giant hand. Alright, so last time we saw Ryuhei, he was a Shibito. But clearly he's not anymore. Now he became a Yamabito at some point and then turned into a Ko Yamabito. Let's take a look around at the kitchen. We haven't been able to take a look in this room before. But we do find something hanging on the wall right there. It's the Anunnaki remains, Claw. And this unlocks Mamoru Itsuki 2259. It did not say Mission 2. Usually they say that we unlocked Mission 2. That time it did not say that. It just said Mamoru Itsuki 2259. And there's a reason for that. Anunnaki remains, Claw. Acquired in Mikami's house, Ryuhei had been studying this artifact. Not officially classified, since its origins are too remote. Right, so Ryuhei was an archaeologist. So that's why he was on Yamajima Island. He's not actually from Yamajima Island, but he came here for, you know, archaeology. But we have his relic now, whatever it is. Over here is a notebook. Ryuhei's notebook, added to our archive. I don't think we can get into the rest of the house. No, that doesn't open. Alright, so that's why we had to get into the back door. But we did not find the power to destroy Ryuhei back here. We're gonna have to take a look around town, see if we can find that power. Let's sight check around. Alright, so there's Shu. It's hard to say what he's looking at, but we're in his cone of vision. Like, we're right there. Sorry about that, Shu. Oh, he's looking at that tarp. Right, so he was right here, looking this way. There's a Yamabito up there.
You just die now!
Let's pick up what she had. She had a rope cutter. Don't know if that's any better or worse than the trowel. They don't never really say how powerful a weapon is, but this doesn't seem like it has any additional range. Just a tiny knife. There's that cat. Let's see, can we find Shu? I heard his voice. Oh, hold on, there it is. Well, I guess we're approaching what he's looking at. Yeah, right here is what he was looking at. And she's got a hatchet. I mean, that seems like that should be better than what we've had. What about Shu? What's he seeing? Alright, well, he's looking at something. And it looks like that we're approaching it. Right up there. Yeah, Shu's looking at that thing. Not the red tower, but this shrine thing right here.
Please save Daddy!
Alright, well, it appears that Shu still does exist in some kind of ghost form. Though he is calling us Kanai for whatever reason. There's something in that shrine. We got the Mikoju Shumikami. An item, by custom, offered up by each islander. Carving reads Shumikami, found in the settlement shrine. So, this is something that came up before. We got an archive item that was a letter between two students at the school talking about the island custom of how everyone on the island, when they're born, gets a special stick made for them with their name carved on it. And when they die, their corpse is supposed to be stabbed with the stick so they don't get possessed by dark spirits. Well, Shu's family is not from the island. They came here because Ryuhei was studying it, but Shu was born on the island, so the islanders made him a stick. Shu doesn't need it anymore, because his body isn't around, like his body doesn't exist. His body was dissolved, I guess, but the stick does say Mikami on it, so maybe it might work on his dad. Now we have the power to destroy Ryuhei, but before we do that, I need some firepower to do it, because we will need to defeat him using conventional means before we can use this stick. And here comes a Yamabito with a gun.
Message.
go. That went very well. This gun? Okay, 9mm handgun. Alright, 9 bullets, and Akiko just happens to be carrying... I guess we must have taken this from the Yamabito. The 20 additional bullets. Alright. So that's good, because... I mean, I don't really know how we would defeat Ryuhei without this gun, because we're going to need to get behind him and deliver enough damage in a short period of time to put him down. I mean, Mamoru had an automatic rifle for Tomoe. We only have this handgun, which you'll just have to do. The question, though, is how do we get Ryuhei in a position where we can shoot him from behind? Let's, sightjack around. See if we can find him. Is that him? I'm not sure. Let's get closer. Switch to the gun. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. And he's on a roof. He's standing on a roof somewhere. Never mind the sky. That's just Mother's world not being able to hold itself together, is what that is. Whoop. Maybe that wasn't the dramatic entrance that it was supposed to be. Alright, he's coming. The boy's coming. Alright, so what seems to me to be a good way of doing this is to head up here into the front yard of the Mikami house. He can't actually get up here because he is big. He is big and he is hand. Now the problem is, when we get behind him, it's hard to tell if he's actually there because of the smoke. But yeah, he is there. Oh, I missed a bunch, didn't I? I gotta get closer. Yeah, he has to be like right there. Okay, yeah, he's right in the gate. So if he turns around, I need to just go, like, be touching him and just unload this gun in his back. I'm still trying to get in here. Okay. Who can say? He's still interested in that archaeology. He wants that treasure. Okay, he's turned around. What? Nope. Oh, there he is, but he's invincible from the front. Takes him a little while before he forgets that I'm here. Okay. Kinda. I guess that's what this is. What? Oh, he turned around before I could do my thing. Alright, maybe I should give him a little bit more time. good thing he can't come in here. Give him like a couple of seconds when he turns around. It seems like he turns back. So he's facing away. Is he going to turn back? Doesn't seem like he is. Okay, let me try it. What? No, he turned around again. Well, as long as he's there, it's not like I can leave either. Alright, maybe I need to just give him more time. Maybe I need to wait until he starts walking away. It seems like once I walk up, even if I'm crouching, and he shouldn't be able to hear me, he just seems like he knows that I'm there. Okay, he's walking down the stairs. Ah, that's it. He got treed.
Oh! Oh, you! You were on the boat. You're still alive. Hey, have you seen a woman wearing a weird outfit? It's kind of... Hey, have we met before? You seem kind of... Hey, hold on a second!
Well, we don't know how Akiko and Soji got separated. I don't think we ever actually find out. But Soji and Ikuko met for a little bit in the forest. Deja vu. Ikuko shakes off Soji's hand as he reaches to grip her shoulder. Searching for Akiko, Soji begins to feel a strange nostalgia. He did think that maybe he's met Ikuko before, and she just ran away. Let's take a look at this description here. Wandering, fragments of someone else's past vision enters Akiko's mind. Akiko opens her eyes and wanders forth with uncertainty. Right, well, Akiko seems to have a good idea of what she wants to do, and she wants to follow the flashbacks of Kanai and Shu for whatever reason. And I guess Soji just lost track of her, I guess, and he's looking for her right now, but not finding her. Let's go to the archive. We got 3 new items. Ryuhei's notebook, because we inspected the refrigerator. July 29th. Decided to remove Yamajima artifact B-54 from my records of the digs. Unearthed from the deepest point of Site B's eastern grid, the artifact differs from the other relics. To date, I've been unable to determine the materials, the period, the style, or any other identifying characteristics. Could it be a modern piece of work that somehow got mixed in with the other relics? Or is it some kind of prank or hoax? At this point, I can't accept this piece as an official artifact of the dig. July 30th. Kanai's resemblance to my wife is uncanny. Even my son Shu, who's never seen his mother, seems taken with her. I know this is all wrong, but I can't bring myself to do anything about the situation. July 31st. Somebody smashed the rear window again. How can they be so blinded by their customs? Maybe this is the only way they can express their anger at the developers who've polluted their waters. I was never accepted even from the very first day I arrived on the island. The hatred that the islanders feel towards outsiders is something that will probably never change in the years to come. Alright, so mentioning that Kanai looks just like his wife, and he's taken Kanai in, And Kanai's getting along great with Shu, and he feels like there's something wrong about it, but I guess this is what we're going to be doing now. I guess Kanai's just a member of the family. Talking about a hoax, and I assume this is the bowling ball. It did mention when we looked at the bowling ball that it was considered to be a hoax. So maybe that's what they were referring to there. Number 81, Ryuhei's research notes. We got this because we heard the call of Shu Mikami. Mikoju. Individuals born on the island are given a branch from a holy tree called Mikoju. The name of the newborn is carved onto the branch and offered up in a unique ceremony. According to ancient writings, the Mikoju tree itself does not exist, although its branches do. The ceremony for finding the branches in Shinari Mountain is referred to as the Mikoju Walk. For generations, the head of the Oda family has been responsible for finding the branches and granting them to the island's newborn. This faith surrounding the Mikoju seems to be a variation of the belief that holy trees are capable of cleansing evil and unclean things. So that's kind of a curious thing. That they're getting branches from a tree that doesn't exist. How is that possible? I don't know. You'd think that a tree would have to exist if they're getting its branches. Somehow, however, they're doing it. Also, 80 is still flashing. Oh, because we need to press X for more info. Let's see. A photo of Ryuhei Mikami's late wife found between the pages of the notebook. Now, it's kind of hard to really see in detail, but I assume that it's supposed to look a lot like Kanai and Yuri and Ryuko. I assume that she would have the same face. Number 82, photo of father and son. We got this because we cleansed the soul of Ryuhei Mikami. Looking for treasure with daddy, Shu Mikami, 4 years old. So this wouldn't have been long before the murder at the beginning of the game. All right. So as we pull back, you can see, I believe that this is available. Yes. The mission 2 for Akiko that we just did, the level that we just did Akiko's mission 1 with, the mission 2 is available. So, as we continue on with Siren 2, we're going to do this mission 2 and see what else Akiko might need to do. We already destroyed Ryuhei. What else could there be? We'll find out.